Calamari, salutations everyone, Squid here bringing you week 3 of PBA season 2. This week I feel like it's a special one because this week we are battling to maintain our job, guys. That's right, we are facing off against Elly, coach of the Shanghai Dreygons, and I have my job on the line this week because I was actually invited by her and Jack to be an analyst for the PPL, the major draft league that's around right now. And I actually put Elly in last place in post-draft power rankings, and once again after week 1. So if I do lose against her, I'll lose my credibility as an analyst. So this is pretty big for me. But at the same, she has a pretty scary team, not gonna lie. I argue that this team is better than the one she has in PPL, but oh well. So her team is Chien-Pao, Iron Threads, Skeledurge, Rotom Wash, Hatterene, Dragonite, Passimian, Quillfish, Hisui, Grident, Brabblegast, and Knucklestack. So Chien-Pao always scary to deal with. Luckily, I think we do have the best matchup in terms of Chien-Pao that we could possibly have. So that's pretty good. But the Terra Skeledurge may prove to be a little bit annoying to deal with. And Hisui Quillfish is so bulky and so annoying, and I want to draft it because I love Quillfish regular form. So Hisui will be even better at least in my rankings. So let's start off with Zamazenta. Zamazenta is Body Press, Crunch, Iron Head, and Metal Burst. Pretty standard set except for the Metal Burst. Iron Head, of course, will morph into Behemoth Bash. And Metal Burst is in case I'm in range of surviving a Torch Song from the Skeledurge. It's gonna hurt a lot if I Metal Burst it. I think it will probably do more than Crunch, especially because I expect Skeledurge to Terra pretty early in the match, actually. So I can potentially hit it with that. Next, if there's a Chien-Pao running around, of course we have to bring our Taurus with the Intimidate, with the Lefties, with the Protect, because it's the only way that we ensure that we live. So a Life Orb attack, 2 Life Orb Psychic Fangs from the Chien-Pao. Basically, that's it. In any other situation, we probably get popped by it. So that's why we have to run Lefties and Protect. Body Press hits it a lot. Raging Bull is also pretty nice if the Skeledurge isn't terrestrialized. Earthquake is also pretty nice coverage against her, especially that... mainly the Skeledurge is the one that I want to hit with the Earthquake. Yeah, unfortunately don't hit Dragonite for very much damage. Oh, and Earthquake also hits the Hisui Quillfish, so that's pretty nice as well. But this is basically it in terms of Taurus. So now we move into Bentwingas, our Tornadoes, with the Choice Scarf to outspeed basically everything on her team. We are modest Choice Scarf actually, so we should be pretty much faster than everything. And we have the added bonus of being able to hit it harder with the modest. With the modest nature. So we have Heat Wave with Terrifier. These are our bread and butter for this game. We're basically clicking Heat Wave whenever we can. In some scenarios we might click Bleak Windstorm, or we can just U-turn out. So this coverage from the Tornadoes should hit pretty much all of her team. And this is basically it in terms of Tornadoes. We'll go into Roaring Moon. Pretty standard Choice Band set. I have to run Choice Band because there's no use switching out. There's no use setting up with the Roaring Moon when I'm gonna always be threatened out by the Ice Shard from the Chien-Pao. So I figured that whenever Roaring Moon is in, it's gonna hit as hard as it can. So U-turn, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Iron Head, pretty standard band set in my opinion. Let's move on into Revavroom. So Revavroom has Bulldoze because otherwise it can't touch Iron Threads and that might be a problem. Iron Head because we somewhat expect the Scaladurge to be Terra Fairies, so Iron Head hurts that. It also hurts the Chenpao, and we should survive a hit from full. And Toxic because Dragonite might start setting up, and Dragonite setting up might be scary, so Toxic allows us to stop that. And Party Shot is actually amazing momentum, and with the momentum from the Roaring Moon and from the Tornadoes, I should be able to grab pretty good amounts of momentum against her. And speaking of momentum, we also have U-turn on the Oricorio. We have a Hurricane, Defog, Roost. We have to run Defog this week because Hisuian Quillfish is really annoying, and that adds up in terms of amounts of hazards that it can set up. So we have to run the Defog to stop that in its tracks. So this is basically the team, guys. I will now hop on into the match. So here we are with the battle, guys. I was considering eventually leading Revavroom because it will be my Rotom switching, but at the same time, if she leads with the Iron Treads, that's kind of a bummer, and she can basically set up a free layer of spikes because of that. So I think I'm gonna go with the Tornadoes still and go from there, because I can basically U-turn if she leads with the Rotom Wash. But anyways, here we are for the match. Good luck happen to Elly. Let's see. Oh boy, if I lose, this is gonna be embarrassing. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, I forgot to change the battle theme. No, I don't want Arven's theme. Okay. I think I can do with this guy, actually. Though it's kind of a bummer that he's just gonna do stuff. I want to know how much Tornadoes does to the Quillfish. So if... Ooh, a third! But actually, if I Terra... Oh no. Yeah, a third, and I can miss. So let's just U-turn out. Okay, this is awkward. Okay, so we are here again. Hopefully we don't disconnect this time. I was just gonna U-turn as she withdrew. Nice one. Nice one. Rotomash? Yes, okay. Getting this a little bit chipped down. Ooh, actually a lot more chipped down is pretty amazing. So, we'll do this. If he's Choice Scarf, he's not gonna do much in return. If he isn't, then the U-turn just gonna deal a pretty sizable chunk to it. Oh, his Choice Scarf! His Choice Scarf Will-O-Wisp. Wow! But he's locked in into Will-O-Wisp, so I can just go into Tornadoes and fire off things. Let me see. So what's the best plan? Here. If I lock myself into Fire Move, she's gonna go into the Scaladurge next. I think I just Terrestrialize. Maybe I don't Terrestrialize yet, but I'll just go for Bleak Windstorm. This will let me know what... it's actually not Spadef. That's probably max special defense. If I had to guess, against the Chandelures, let me see. Yeah, that should be. Actually, she might have some special defense investment. So, what do I go into? Because now I don't have a good way to break through this. That's annoying. Because the Roaring Moon should... I mean, the Roaring Moon should still do about half. So maybe that's not the end of the world. Okay, she terrace. This will actually let me battle this Chandelures a lot easier. Water. Water Terra. Okay. She slacks off. Fine. So now I know I don't break this. Okay, it should be a 2hit KO from the Tornados. I think I'll just Dragon Claw here to get as much damage as possible. Ooh, she withdrew. Okay, this is gonna do basically nothing then. Yeah. Unfortunate. So I think I basically want to go into this and Hurricane. I want to be able to somewhat absorb Toxic Spikes if she sets them up. Okay, she goes for straight spikes. Not the best thing in the world, not the worst though. We're just gonna fire off a Hurricane because we need this thing chipped down as soon as possible. We can't basically defog as long as this thing is alive, so... Okay, pretty good damage. Oh, she thought I was gonna set up. I think I want to U-turn. Yeah, let's U-turn. Yes. Good. Good. That's Rotom, right? Right. Okay, so we U-turn out. We go into the Tornados. And can we basically lock ourselves into... No, actually, we go into this because this walls the Rotom pretty nicely. And we just U-turn out here. Yeah, we got momentum. Nice one. Yeah. Okay, we go into Tornados. We press Grass Knot here. Basically, that's it. Because we don't have a better way to hit this guy. Yeah. So I don't think he will go straight up for a Terra Water. So I think I can just Grass Knot with the Terra, of course. Because that way we take less damage from the expected Torch Song. By now, you guys know the drill. Putting our Terra hats on. Yes, okay, pretty good damage. The Torch Song does basically nothing. And now, my question is... yeah, she's more... Because of that damage, I know for a fact she's more leaning more into the special defensive side. Into the physically defensive side. So if Dragonite comes in, this is basically for naught. So do I risk her recovering? I don't think she would let this thing go down. So we can sort of do a middle ground play where I go into Oricorio, I think. We still don't know if she stayed in or not. Yes, she withdrew. I thought she would. Into this, I pretty much appreciate this getting chipped. So I think I'm just firing off a hurricane here. Okay, I don't mind that. We miss, unfortunate. Can we U-turn actually? Okay, no, we can't. So... if I was her, I'd go into Iron Treads. But she has the slow momentum now, so I think I'm just gonna Hurricane and chip this thing down. Or not. Or not. Looks like we don't chip this thing down. Ooh, that's a pretty hefty damage. I think from the damage I'm dealing to the Rotom, I know for a fact this is actually no bulk. So that doesn't come as a surprise. That was some pretty good damage. Maybe she thought I would be Quiver Dance on the Oricorio, that's why she went for the Trick. So Trick, Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, Full Switch. Okay, basically we know her full set now. Which means she can't do anything else to the Roaring Moon. Okay. We do have a pretty good switching into this in the Taurus, so we're gonna do that. And basically I want to know... I think I have a 2-hit KO on the Skeletor, but I want to be sure. Ice Spinner does basically nothing. Yeah. Okay, we should have a 2-hit KO on the Skeletor in case that decides to come in. So I think I'm just gonna go for Body Press because I expect the Quillfish to be the switch in. It might be a 2-hit KO. Or actually not. Probably not. Because this thing is hella bulky. Okay, it's not. But I think I need to preserve this. So I'm just gonna do this. Let me double check if I have speed investment on the Reverroom. I do, so I should be faster than the Iron Treads if I click Bulldoze. So let's go for the Bulldoze. Still not a KO. God damn it. This thing is bulky. Okay, but I do want to KO it now. I think I can later down the line press Defog. Okay, so this thing is down, being down is actually pretty good. I think she goes Iron Treads now. If she goes Iron Treads, I can basically go into the Tornadoes. And just click Heat Wave next, I think. Does Heat Wave actually KO the Skeletor from the range it's at? I think it should. Okay, I'm still faster than this. So let's just go for Heat Wave. She withdrew. Okay, we basically gained damage on something. Rotom Wash. Okay. This should be a 2-hit KO. This is unfortunate because this was the exact thing I wanted to defog on. So if I go into Roaring Moon, she's gonna go into the Xianpao. And I still can't defog. So unfortunately, I think I have to claim the KO here. But if she goes into Dragonite, things might become scary. I think I claimed the KO. She withdrew. That was not the play at all, I think. Wow! Whoa! Hold on. Hold on your horses, Tornadoes. Okay, yeah, I think... Okay, this is actually huge. She basically threw away her Skeletor. Zamazenta looks so great in the matchup right now. I don't think the crit mattered, but the burn might have mattered. That's essentially the thing here. So she should go into the Dragonite. So what I'm gonna do is go into this Dragonite. Let's assume it's gonna basically be max speed. The Earthquake. Oh, the Earthquake is basically nothing to Zamazenta. That's Shy Spend. That's Shy Spend. Okay, so... Okay, I was doing the calc wrong. So... I think I'm gonna switch into Oricorio. And now I can default. Imagine I'm not locked into this now. Gonna go into this because if he goes into Donphan, okay, some pretty good damage on her part. Ideally, she doesn't die from the burn. But she does. Okay, so she's gonna go into the Donphan guy now. Can I... Is Repavroom any useful to me if it doesn't die? Not really, so I'm just gonna... Parting Shot. And... the Tornadoes being Actually, I'm gonna go into Roaring Moon here. No, actually, I can go into this and click body press. Yeah. And click body press. Because if she goes into the Dragonite... Oh, it lives. But I do pop the balloon. This should KO actually. Yeah, okay. But now... She might actually not be max speed. Okay, but... So now I know that the Dragonite is choice band. I'm not as scared by it. So I can lock myself into Heat Wave, then I sack the Rever Room next. To scout out what she locks herself into with the Dragonite. Because I don't think there's a world... there's never a world where she goes into Qian Pao now. Yeah, I see the way to win this, and the way is I go into this to sack it. Outrage. I don't have a fairy type, which is a 9. Outrage. So I think I go into this. She's locked in. I'm gonna stall out a turn. Oh, inner focus. Oh, that's actually even better. Because that means it's not multi-scale. So if it's not multi-scale, I should KO it more easily. So I body press. I think it's the thing that's gonna do most damage to it, even though it's not much. I just need to make sure that Roaring Moon KOs the Dragonite. That's so much damage. Roaring Moon should do around 70% to the Dragonite, so one more. And she's in range now. She hits the outrage again. Okay, but now we go into Roaring Moon. We basically lock ourselves into a Dragon Claw. Then the Qian Pao comes in. We sack the Roaring Moon. She doesn't have anything else yet. So Dragon Claw. Yes. Okay, then the Qian Pao comes in, we basically sack the Roaring Moon, we go into Tornadoes, and we click Heat Wave, and we should KO it. She has Sword Dance. I think... But, oh no, wait. Oh, if she Sucker Punch, then I lost. Oh no. Ah. Yeah, she might be Sucker Punch. I sure hope she isn't Sucker Punch. Is there not this KO from this range, and do I have... so I cannot risk the miss? I don't think so. No, we have to go for the Heat Wave. Do you have Sucker Punch? You don't. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. GG's to Elly. This was a fantastic match. I think we both played great, actually. She played really good. The choice band on the Dragonite really got me off guard. The Scarf Will-O-Wisp Rotom burning the Roaring Moon was actually insane. And I think she made a slight mistake though in going into the Skeledirge on the Tornadus. I think that was her only mistake this match. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Squid, jetting out.